Welcome, Libra, to High Priestess Influence and to your general weekly tarot reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for January 26th January 20th through January 26th. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all since it is a general reading. Wow, that was fast. Okay. So what we're doing right now, also just take anything that resonates with you, leave the rest for someone else, but never put anyone else's opinion before your own, Libra, because you know best. What we're doing now is from the minor arcana, looking for the physical realm, which we have, the mental realm, and the spiritual realm. And then from the major arcana, the card that best represents the overall energy for this time period or for this situation. So we have the Nine of Swords there, Libra. So maybe a little stressed out this week, possibly not sleeping well. Let's see what other cards we get. Okay, and we have two cards there for the mental realm. The King of Cups is on top, and what is that beneath it? With the colors there, I'm thinking the colors that are peeking out. Is that the Eight of Cups upright? But we'll see in a moment. So now that's the mental realm. That's what's on your mind. That's what you're focused on, what you're thinking about, even what you're talking about sometimes. And then you had the one card, the Ten of Wands reversed there. And let's get one card that best represents the overall energy here for Libra. Okay, Libra, when the card doesn't jump out right away, sometimes I put these aside because, I don't know, sometimes it just becomes like a part of the message from the spiritual realm, part of the maybe advice or what have you. All right, so we do have this Nine of Swords here, so you might be experiencing a little bit of sleepless nights, maybe some stress, worry over something might be on your mind. I mean, this could be just one night. This is a weekly reading, so this isn't necessarily your entire week. Okay, it'll vary for each of you also. And in your mental realm, we have the King of Cups reversed, yes, followed by the Eight of Cups upright. Are some of you thinking of leaving a partner or a job? The King could represent a partner or a boss, or it could even represent a friendship. But I feel with the King, it's going to be someone who is prominent in your life and someone who is, it's possibly someone who's overly emotional, but for most of you, I feel like this person is not in touch with his emotions or not dealing with his emotions, is out of alignment, and his or her mood swings are getting to you. I feel like some of you are on edge with someone whose moods are erratic sometimes, and I feel like for some of you that whoever this is represented by the King of Cups reversed is like, I feel like some of you don't know which one you're going to get. Are you going to get the nice loving side of this person, or are you going to get the erratic, overly emotional side of this person? And I feel like this person isn't really even aware of this about him or herself. And remember, King of Cups here, it can be either male or female in my readings. I don't feel like it's gender specific. But you're thinking, and now this doesn't mean you're actually going to take action and leave this situation, whether it's a job or a friendship or a partnership of any kind. It doesn't mean you are going to, but I think this week you're feeling kind of fed up, and you're considering it. You've had it with like the mood swings or the bad moods. And I feel like this person isn't even aware of or in touch with his or her mood swings and such, and doesn't even realize how difficult it is for you. And the only card, this is interesting, Libra, the only card to jump out here, the Ten of Wands reversed. And, I never feel like the universe would tell you, definitely leave this person, or definitely do not leave this person, because this is first of all, I personally wouldn't even feel comfortable delivering such succinct advice when I don't even know any of you. But even the universe is not going to tell you what to do. And being a general reading, everyone's situation is different. So if you relate to this, I mean, for some of you, this could be a job. For some of this could be a marriage. For others, it could be a friend who's, who no longer serves your life. But with this Ten of Wands reversed, really what I feel like I'm supposed to say to you is relieve yourself of this burden in whichever way, shape, or form is best for you. Now, for some of you, that literally might mean quitting a job or walking away from a romantic relationship or a friendship or something like that. But for others, I feel it is really about you coming into alignment with yourself and letting go of the burden. In other words, like, it has to start with you. It has to start with you. So, Libra, I feel for some of you that this has become a perpetual motion of emotions, like kind of like just a vicious cycle of this person being out of alignment and you reacting to it and expecting more of the same. So I kind of feel as though, for example, you might be out at work, a long day at work or something like that, and come home and you're just bracing for it. You don't know which one you're going to get. You don't know if you're going to get the King of Cups upright or the King of Cups reversed. Now, this could be a water sign, but not necessarily so. I don't think I mentioned that. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but it doesn't have to be. It can just be someone who is, having this emotional issue that is not aligning with you and your desires. And, and you've been worried about it. It's on your mind. Of course it is. But the best thing that you can do to gain clarity is to bring awareness to your role in this. Now, before you say, wait, it's not me at all, I understand exactly what you mean. When I say your role, I mean your vibrational role. Don't forget that even amongst all of these physical human experiences, everything is energy. Everything has a frequency. So in the example of like you're coming home and bracing for it or expecting, the worst, or thinking yourself, oh no, what kind of mood is he or she going to be in tonight? In that example, you would be enabling or allowing the cycle to continue with your expectations, because your emotions, you have a frequency that you emit out into the world, right? So you're going to attract that back to you. So if your expectations are in the place of encountering someone who's out of alignment emotionally, then it's just like an automatic thing that the universe brings you what matches your expectations, what matches your vibration, your frequency. I hope that makes sense. Because if it makes it clearer, you get what you expect to get. Now, if this situation has been going on for a long time, where you're just like, oh, this person is just always in such a bad mood, it may take a while for you to be able to get in alignment yourself, but the best thing that you can do for yourself is to meditate, is to raise your own vibration, raise your own frequency. Spend some time doing things that make you feel good. Spend some time, doing things that make you feel calm and relaxed, that will raise your vibration. Okay. Now, some of you, the relieving of the burden might be to end this situation, whatever it is. Sometimes that is the path of least resistance for us. And for others, it just might be someone who's going through, mood swings and such. And it could be even normal mood swings. It's just that maybe they just happen to be in a worse time than normal. But again, as I said at the beginning, never put anyone else's judgment or opinion above your own. You have to, your specific situation better than others. If walking away from this is the right move for you, then do it. This is in your mental realm. This isn't you walking away from something, but this is you considering it. So, you definitely have to think about what is right for you. It could be just, like an energy adjustment for you. Just getting in. Well, you know what? You had 2 jump out, and normally I don't take 2. I just want 1 for the overall energy, but I know I cut myself off mid-sentence. I do that a lot, Libra. Because I just have to say what just jumps into my head. But yeah, so you have these 2 cards that jumped out together with the Fool on top and Justice beneath that. So Justice is your card, Libra. So I feel as though the universe is saying, Libra, you are out of alignment also, okay? And you can't control the other person's vibration, but you can control yours. So start there. Start with your vibration, with your expectations, raising your vibrations, raising your expectations, knowing that everything can work out, and knowing that you control your own vibration, you control your own frequency. You can decide what you want to focus on. You can decide what your expectations are and raise the bar there. Now, on top of that, you got the Fool here. Now, I love this energy. This is like a clean slate, a fresh start. And you know what I'm feeling here? Regardless of whether you actually leave this situation or you don't, depending on the extent of it for you, either way, you're being encouraged here to wipe the slate clean. And what I mean by that is to release all expectations based on past experiences. Okay, release all expectations based on past experiences so that you can move forward with a clean slate, with no expectations at all of this other person to determine your alignment, to determine your vibration. Okay, I feel like this is super powerful, Libra. I mean, this applies to everyone in every situation, but regardless of where you are at in this situation, whether you leave it or you stay, the way to feeling better for you is, again, just letting go of anything from the past. In other words, let's say this person was in a bad mood yesterday. And so now today you expect this person is going to be in a bad mood, is going to be difficult. Let's say difficult. This person is going to be difficult again today. So your expectations are attracting that side of that person. I'm not saying it's your fault that person's like that, but your expectation, you're getting what you expect from that person, and you know, if your vibrations don't match that person, then that person will, you know, that person will fade away from the experience. So in other words, yeah, you need to start so fresh that you don't let what happened a minute ago affect your expectations, let alone what happened yesterday, the day before, last week, last year. So if you can be as conscious as you can of your thoughts, of your expectations, and whatever your situation is with this person. For example, if this is your boss at work, you know, like, pre-pave it before you go to work and say, today's going to be a wonderful day. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a great day. I am going to find many things throughout the day to appreciate. Everyone is going to be wonderful and cooperative, and it's going to take some practice, Libra, but if you can talk yourself into that, you know, and pre-pave it. Same with, you know, you're coming home in the evening, and it's your spouse or something that has been moody and difficult. And again, before you come home, you know, or anytime you think about him or her throughout the day, think about the things you appreciate about that person. And before you go home, pre-pave it and think about how nice and relaxing the evening can be. And again, you'll find things to appreciate in this evening, in, you know, anyone you might encounter, anyone you might spend time with. Just try to raise your expectations and raise your vibration surrounding not just that situation, but everything in general. And that will serve you well. And if you can really, really have higher expectations and really believe that you will see improvement and that things can be not just better, but wonderful, you will see the universe respond to that. You will see your experiences, what you attract to you, improve. You will see how that works. I mean, I know I've experienced it myself. I really have. And it does take being conscious of your thoughts and your expectations. But what I'm really feeling like this Fool is all about is letting go of any prior experiences that form your expectations, and starting with that clean slate and starting fresh and seeing what your experiences bring you with that. So yeah, Libra, I felt a little like all over the place kind of at the beginning. I felt like I, you know, maybe was not clear about this situation with this King of Cups reversed. But I can see now why the major arcana cards did not want to show up until the end, because they are clarifying letting go of what's troubling you, letting go of the burden, letting go of what you're carrying around with you, letting go of past experiences, that no longer serve you. Plus, the 10 energy, this is the 10 of Wands reversed. The 10 energy is all about new beginnings. You know, in other words, this is done and behind you. Let it go. 1 plus 0 reduces to 1. And that's about fresh starts and new beginnings. And so is the Fool. And the Justice reversed card is just letting you know, Libra, that it is your vibration that is complicit in the cycle of, you know, difficulty with this person. So Libra, if you have been having any difficulties with someone close to you, I really hope that this message here from the spiritual realm, from the universe, really makes sense to you and resonates with you, because I really think it is a powerful lesson, and it's actually one we can all take with us. I mean, this doesn't even need to be for a Libra who's having specific difficulties with someone. I mean, really, this whole 10 of Wands being basically clarified by the Fool, and, well, this is just you specifically, Libra, but being clarified by the fact that we are complicit in it, with our own vibrations and attracting the negativity to us. But how do you let go? How do you change things? You let it go by not letting any previous experiences or expectations weigh in on your current expectations and your current experience. Okay, my Libra friends, if this resonates not at all with you, or you want some additional information, possibly something else that resonates with you, also, you might want to check out your moon and rising sign messages, because sometimes they do resonate more or have something to add. But either way, I want to thank you for being with me, my Libra friends. If you feel so inclined to support this channel, all you have to do is click the thumbs up and maybe even subscribe and click the bell for notification. Either way, though, thank you so much for being with me, and I hope to see you back here again next week, my Libra friends.